love you,
team.
Mahira. Yes.
I love
Continue.
it. Not the Mahira. Mahira, if you're watching, your biggest fan is right here.
On all cameras possible.
Hi guys! Welcome back to another episode of Tea Party, episode 3, season 2.
Yep. And like, follow, share, subscribe City FM 89 on all social media platforms, which is Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. So we're going to kick things off with like the hottest topic right now.
Yep.
What's been flooding everyone's social media, and that is the Met
Gala,
which is the biggest night in fashion. It is the event. So the Met Gala, it raises funds for the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is in New York City, for their costume department.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, whatever the costume department's theme is what the Met Gala's theme is, right?
Yeah.
It's headed by Anna Wintour, who is the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine. And
And this year's theme was Black Dandyism.
Yeah.
Which is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of historical context there, right? It was supposed to be something like an act of resistance by Black people.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about having a certain sartorial choices, but it also was more than that.
Yeah.
Like it was supposed to be something they took pride in and something they did as like an opposition.
Yeah. So it's based on Monica Miller's book, and I'm looking at my phone, so I get it right. Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandyism, and the Styling of Black Diasporic Identity.
Yeah.
So, it is very much about how Black people kind of reclaimed their identity, and it was an act of resistance, right?
Yeah.
A form of non-conforming, basically.
And at the same time, a fashion revolution.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
So we saw a lot of celebrities adorning the Met Gala with their looks, and we have a lot of takes.
For sure. So many takes.
Yep. Let's start with whoever we found the best.
Okay. Kick it off. Who do you think was the best dressed?
Honestly, it's a hard one because I think overall, the bar was in hell.
Really?
I did not like it. I didn't like it. I mean, everyone was so mid. Because, throughout the years, I feel like there have been specific years, especially in 2018, when it was like Heavenly Bodies, I think.
Yeah.
What a year.
That was
Every
iconic.
look was better than the other. But this year, I feel like I had to try really hard to come up with like, okay, this is a look that I feel like is the best out of all.
I had like mixed feelings about it.
A lot of them
right?
were like 9 on 10s, but 10 on 10, barely any.
I had a mixed take. I felt like some people did really great, and then some people were like they were there.
Okay.
Cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But so
You asked me who I like the best. I think I told you like right before this podcast also. Coleman Domingo. He was really good.
Really good.
Also, Lewis Hamilton looked good. It's not about the fashion as much, but I think he looked really good.
Yes.
Overall, put together well.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Coleman Domingo, I don't know if you noticed, he had 2 looks.
Yeah.
So the first one was this gorgeous like royal blue cape, which was an ode to Andre Leon Talley, who was the first Black American creative director of Vogue magazine. He would always be spotted with Anna Wintour. So Coleman Domingo, who was one of the co-chairs of the Met Gala, he was also standing next to Anna Wintour, and people were like, oh, this is like reminiscent of Andre and, his greatness.
Yeah.
And so he shut that off, and that was by Valentino. He shut that off, and underneath he had this stunning, very well-tailored gray suit. So a textured pant and then a gray jacket, which had, I don't know if you saw, white checks.
Yep,
and
I
a
did.
pearl on every like joining line.
Yeah.
And big flower with like polka dots on it, big tie, and it was very reminiscent of, the dandy, and it was a good ode to it.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that. There's like layers to the outfit.
I would also give a special mention to Dochi. I think Dochi was so good. She was wearing that LV suit. I liked it. She had the stripes thing going on, and also there was this like specific LV makeup on her cheek. I don't know if you noticed that detail. It was nice.
I hated Dochi's look. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it because my God, you are a billboard for Louis Vuitton. Like I get it.
Yeah.
They've made your dress cool, but like इतना ज़्यादा LV हर जगह LV बैक
That's
पे LV
true.
मुंह पे LV shorts पे LV, you know, like it was a bit it was a bit
Yeah.
much, it was a bit in your face, it was a little, sure, like she kind of stuck to the theme, but like it
Stuck
was
to the
more about
theme, and
LV
also,
than dandyism.
I get that, but also it's about owning your fit too, right? So I feel like Doechii does that really well. Like she's such a rock star.
No, for
I feel like
sure.
she just embraced that outfit well. Like if someone else had done it, I maybe wouldn't have liked it as much. Also, Sabrina Carpenter was also wearing
Louis Vuitton.
and I didn't like that at all. I don't
I
know
was
what the
just gonna
purpose.
say I thought it was better than Doechii's because
no.
because
Oh,
it,
damn.
like I feel like Louis Vuitton could have reeled it in a little bit with Doechii, like थोड़े से logos कम कर दो, where Sabrina's was a little bit more elegant.
Yeah.
Ish. It was a very Sabrina take on like tailoring, not necessarily like black dandyism, but the theme was like super fine tailoring and then blah blah blah, right?
That's
like
true.
it had a
Yeah.
long name.
Yeah.
So it was tailored well to her. I didn't like all the logos that Doechii had going on personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, valid. I see your point.
Same with sorry, I'm like cutting you off, but with Lisa from Blackpink.
Oh my god.
She also had the LV logo stamped all across her bag and all across her tights. And it's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Like, LV dressed you.
Yeah.
Pharrell dressed you. Cool.
But it wasn't even that fit for the theme, right? Like,
yeah.
I just...
Lisa's? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Lisa's.
I didn't like hers at
Which
all.
is why I didn't like hers at all.
Lisa's was really weird because people were saying that, so her jacket was lace and then she had sheer stockings underneath.
Yeah.
And then you could kind of see her underwear, right? It was a fashion look. And apparently it had Rosa Parks, who's an activist,
Yeah,
her face
I
on the
heard that.
lace. Girl, no. That is a weird way to honor Rosa Parks.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
That
was a weird time.
Okay, another one of the misses for me. Now, I'm assuming we've switched to that.
No, but I didn't tell you my favorite
Oh, I'm
look.
so sorry. I'm
It's
so sorry.
okay.
What's your favorite?
I
Who
had
was your
two
favorite?
favorites.
Yeah.
Teyana Taylor,
Okay.
who is a singer and an actor. She looked phenomenal. She
Yeah.
looked very, very nice.
Yeah.
She embodied dandyism and black dandyism so
You're right.
well,
You're
head
right.
to toe, stunning, accessorized perfectly. She had those elements of red, black, very nice. And then
Yeah.
another one.
I think I know that. Do you
Yeah.
want to say it together?
I don't think you know it.
Oh, not Diana Ross.
Oh,
Okay.
I like how you
Not
whispered and
Diana
she's like, not Diana Ross. I love Diana Ross's look.
Right?
No, for sure, but that wasn't what I was
Because
going
I
to say.
forgot to mention her. But yeah, okay.
Go on. What'd you like about her look?
Oh, I loved the fact that it was like right on theme, and also her cape went on for so long she needed 2 whole assistants to manage it. I love a grand look, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's also, again, like if I connect it to the theme of like resistance and, you know, just like going all out. I love that. It was done so beautifully and she looked so good.
She also, I don't know if you noticed, but her train had her family and grandchildren's names embroidered on it.
I heard
which was
this.
stunning.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a nice ode to them.
Honestly, a beautiful, beautiful homage.
And what better way to celebrate black culture than by, you know,
Yeah.
paying homage to your family who are also,
All
you know,
black
part of that
people.
community. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, and your second one.
Janelle Monáe.
Okay.
Did you see what she was wearing? Okay, let me show
Can
you.
you show me?
Yeah, I can show you. I have my phone right here.
Oh yeah, her. But I was saying, you know, the red and white stripes. Who was that?
It was Janelle Monáe.
Oh my
She
God.
looked stunning.
Yeah.
It was also very like
100%.
camp, which was 2019's theme, so it felt a little campy. But then she took, this was a coat, so she took the coat off and she had a similar thing on underneath. And I think it's so
Beautiful.
cool. I think it's so cool. Like the monocle, such a cool look. Very, very cool.
Every detail.
For sure.
It's so intricate. It's so thought out. You can tell, you know, someone's put their heart and soul into a dress as opposed to like Hailey Bieber, who literally wore the first coat she could find in her wardrobe, I think, and just put it on and came.
I hated that look.
I literally hated
that
it.
look.
It was such low effort. I was thinking, यार मुझे भेज देते. I would have
ऐसा
tried
लगा
harder
उसने
than
बस
that.
कोई closet से एक coat उठाया and she was like, I'm gonna throw this on. I'm gonna put on whatever diamonds I can find.
Yeah.
And she just pulled out.
Yeah.
It was not fun at all. She was
It
in
was nothing.
Saint
What
Laurent.
was that?
It was mid.
And a lot of people, just because it was black dandyism, I think they just thought that they should wear black.
हाँ.
Because there was a lot of black.
के पहन के आ गए.
कुछ भी black उठा के पहन रहे हैं. And I'm just like, okay, but where's the creativity?
Yeah.
Where's the fashion? Where's that element? Where's that X factor?
Because dandyism is like being colorful, being bold,
Yeah,
right?
bold
Like you
prints.
notice them.
Yeah.
And bold colors. And so many people were lacking that, even though some people had excellently tailored outfits. Like Kendall Jenner's on a regular day, I would have really liked.
Agreed.
But if the theme is black dandyism, stick to it, you know? Like wear some nice colors, wear some print.
That's the whole point of having a theme.
Yeah. especially at the Met, which is
Yeah.
the biggest night in fashion. Like, this is
Literally.
it. You know, they're giving you a theme, they're giving you a detailed theme. Read the
100%.
book,
Yeah.
you know, have someone read the book for you. But yeah.
You have more mentions?
Man, honestly, I need to say this.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon and James Corden. What? Why are...
I mean,
Not on Met Gala night. Why are you
Yeah.
wearing a plain tux? जो जमजमा से आप उठा के पहन सकते हैं. Like, why are you wearing this bland...
yeah.
I was gonna swear, but you get it.
Yeah, no, I get it. But also, I didn't expect them to wow me like that either.
Really?
Yeah, because, I'm expecting, as we said, like Kendall, Haley, and just people who are also fashionable like that. I don't know Jimmy Fallon for his fashion choices anyway. If there's someone I could actually let off the hook for not following the theme correctly, it would be someone like Jimmy Fallon. So I was like, okay, chalo, I don't even expect much from you.
No, I
But
agree.
Yeah.
I agree, but I'm like, just put on a brooch, wear a nice watch.
You're right.
You know, have
You're
have
right.
some ode to the
Yeah.
whole theme. You are not presenting your night show. You are at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Lauren Hill looked incredible, by
Oh,
the
so
way. I don't
true.
know if you saw.
Good one.
She
I
looked
did.
so good.
I did. Yeah.
Also iconic. She is a hip hop icon, and
Yeah.
this was her first time at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Very cool.
People were talking about her a lot.
She
on
looked
the
very
internet.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
She
Very
looked
in
very, very
color.
good.
She's wearing butter yellow. Looked
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Did I mention Lewis Hamilton?
You did.
Yeah.
You want to talk more about him?
No, I don't want to talk more. I just think he looked really good.
Yeah, initially I told you that because we
yeah.
were talking on the
Yeah.
day of the Met Gala that I didn't love his look, but then I actually really talked about it with another colleague, and I figured out that I did kind of like it, and there were elements of it that he did really well. It was a little basic, but
it was
nicely
basic.
done.
This is my view.
Yeah. He looked sharp.
He did.
He looked like a sharp man.
Someone else who was at the Met Gala, and stood out for reasons other than their fashion was Rihanna, because ma'am is also preggers.
Oh my god, baby
For the
number
third
3.
time. Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
so cute.
Yeah, very cute, very cute.
And to introduce it like that at the Met, no one was,
Rihanna
no one saw it coming.
always makes an entrance at the Met, and she...
Even ASAP, by the way, like he was so excited.
His fit was mid.
It was. I didn't dig the something he was wearing in the neck, like some necklace type thing.
That was
so weird.
Yeah,
Random.
but like the rest of the outfit also ऐसा लग रहा था बारिश से किसी को बस उठा के they were like, here you go, Met Gala चलने हैं.
I like ASAP though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But Rihanna's look confused me a little bit. I didn't know how I felt about it.
True.
It was nice, and then the weird coat that formed a bow in the back.
Listen, what was that?
Was a little weird.
What was that? I literally thought there's like someone stuck to her back and like that thing or whatever figure is walking with her in tandem. And I'm just like, no, that's just literally her dress and it's intentional. And I was like, but why would that be?
Yeah.
What is the meaning? What is the reason?
Congratulations to Rihanna on baby number 3.
Congrats to her.
Very cool, very cool. She has 2 kids already. So there's Riot and RZA. Or Riza, I don't know how you pronounce.
It's like SZA, I'm thinking.
I don't know. But yeah, A$AP Rocky at the Met said, I'm glad everyone's happy for us because we're definitely happy. And that's very cute. They're a very cute couple. I like them.
Even I like them.
Yeah, very sweet. Okay, let's bring ourselves back down to our own country and talk about Mahira Khan's upcoming movie. So Mahira Khan and Humayun Saeed are currently working...
I love you, Mahira. Yes.
I love
Continue.
it. Not the Mahira Mahira, if you're watching, your biggest fan is right here.
On all cameras, possible.
So Mahira Khan and Humayun Saeed have just worked on a movie together. It's called Love Guru.
Yeah.
It's coming out soon, and the trailer for it has dropped.
I just saw the trailer.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Honestly, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm sad. I'm partially sad.
Okay.
Like...
Valid.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch it. I'll tune in.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it from Mahira. I feel like the guy...
Humayun
Saeed.
There you go.
I don't know if I think male actors should also have a shelf life. I'm sorry I said that, but
I get it.
I mean, this is all I've ever seen him do.
He's been around.
It's been a hot minute. You could be someone's father at this point.
Yeah.
You could be a hero, but you could also be a father.
Interest.
Always playing the main love interest, and that also romantic hero, not even diversifying in that. So it's I'm kind of used to seeing you do something else,
sure,
wow me, but he's not doing that. Anyway, but the trailer itself looks cool. It's promising. It's directed by Nadeem Baig, who's also directed other big romantic movies. in PK. And yeah, what I really like about it is that it does look like your next door cliche rom-com with like some comedy, romance, drama. But what I do like about it is the fact that it's going to be a little, like, it's going to have a heartbreaker element, because that's the note it ended on, like the trailer. And I love stuff like that. Like, yes, yearning. Bring me some yearning.
So I think what the trailer showed is that Humayun Saeed is this guy who breaks up marriages, arranged marriages in particular, I think.
Okay, I assumed he's hired by women who don't want to marry to a certain guy.
Yeah. And he breaks those marriages up.
Yeah.
So very cool. And then he, you kind of delve into his past a little bit, where he has played, where he has wooed different women under different names, and they go for like politicians' names, which is very funny, like a little quip that the trailer has that I really enjoyed. And then he meets Mara Khan because her family wants her wedding to be broken up.
I think it's like a flashback montage where he's just like thinking about his own journey, because Mahira, I think, is his love interest.
Yeah. And that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I think there's also Javed Sheikh in the movie, who's playing Mahira Khan's dad.
Yeah.
And now in this case, like with Mahira's case, it's not her who's hired Humayun Saeed. It's Javed Sheikh who's done it.
Yes.
So he can break off, because Mahira has a love interest that he doesn't approve of, and he wants her to get rid of him. So Humayun Saeed's supposed to do that. But I don't know how that's going to unfold, so that should be fun. We have something to watch, and
I think we're
releasing
go
this Eid al-Adha, so it's also coming up soon. Yeah.
Maybe I'll catch you at the cinema. We'll go watch it together.
We'll watch it together.
Yeah.
What do you mean catch me at the cinema?
And then we'll review it right here.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Lovely. Okay. Moving on. Speaking of films and filmmakers.
Yeah.
Pakistan's biggest filmmaker, arguably, she's brought in the most awards for us.
Yep.
It's Sharmeen Obaid Chinoy.
Yeah.
And she is nominated this time for an Emmy.
Yep.
This woman just keeps giving us awards, bro.
Yeah.
She's gotten 2 Oscars.
Yeah.
She's won an Emmy before, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
I think she's won
awards on awards on awards.
Yeah, like it's just one too many.
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah. What a brilliant woman. It's called Diane von Furstenberg, Women in Charge.
Yeah. And it was released last year, and I think it talks about a woman who kind of made it big into a multi-million fashion industry.
So Diane von Furstenberg, she's a Belgian designer, and she invented the wrap dress.
Oh yeah, the wrap dress.
She invented the wrap dress, and she kind of really broke into the fashion industry. She's a renowned designer. She's well known.
Yeah.
And it's about her. And she's nominated. Sharmeen is nominated in the Outstanding Business and Economic Documentary category at the Emmys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty cool.
The movie itself, it gives a tribute to her, but I think it also, when you think in our local context, it's just so inspiring to have women kind of take lead in male-dominated fields, which is what Sharmeen's intention was while making the movie.
For sure.
So I'm really glad that she has that recognition, and I hope she also wins.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope she wins. I think she will win.
IA. Because I wouldn't put it past her too.
Yeah.
She's won.
She's won quite a few
a winner.
awards. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. Very cool. Very
so
cool.
we're here.
She's already won other awards for this. I think she won a Peace Award.
Oh, she did.
For the Cinema for Peace Dove Award for Women's Empowerment.
Yeah.
At the Cinema for Peace Gala 2025.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Love me a woman at the forefront of change.
Yeah, for sure. And both of them are.
And it's such a creative way. What a creative medium to have grasp over.
Yeah.
So love that.
Is that all we have for today?
That is really all that we have for today. Today was minute tea.
Yeah, it's been a it's a chiller tea time.
It's a chiller tea time for the week. Honestly, not every week has to be overwhelming like that.
Sometimes the tea is piping hot, and sometimes we're drinking iced tea.
Yeah, today is
and
iced.
That's life.
And such is life.
Yeah.
I love that I echo you. Anything you say, and I'm like, yes.
We complete each other's
sandwiches.
There you go.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay, love that.
What you guys shaking his head? No,
we're getting laughed at.
Okay,
getting roasted.
I think we should just end it now. This is it,
so
guys.
True.
This was the episode.
Yeah, this was the episode. Thank you so much for watching.
You can join us again right here next week.
Same time, same place.
89.
Yeah.
On Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and
Facebook. Okay. Yeah.
Same place, same time.
Yeah.
Next week, City FM 89. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.